April 2026 Portal, the architecture of destiny for the sign of Taurus. Welcome to this oracular decoding journey for the month of April 2026. We are facing one of the most plastic and malleable periods in recent times, especially for the sign of Taurus, which is beginning to feel the preparation for its own solar return, and the need to stabilize the great changes that Uranus has been causing in its life. April will not be a month to be merely observed. It will be a month to be edited, reconstructed, and manifested with surgical precision. For this in-depth analysis, we will use a structure of 5 sacred layers: the traditional tarot, the gypsy deck, Lenormand, the oracle of the natural witch, the animal spirit wild unknown, and the astrological planetary system. Tell me in the comments which city or country you are watching this video from. Now let's lay the Taurus cards on the table: the Hierophant Traditional Tarot, the Tower Gypsy Deck, Lenormand, Saturn, Astrological Planetary System, Bat, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown, Ace of Cups, Traditional Tarot, the Fish Gypsy Deck, Lenormand, Lavender, Natural Witch Oracle, Swordfish, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown, the Magician Traditional Tarot, the Whip Gypsy Deck, Lenormand, Mars, Astrological Planetary System, Spider Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown, 10 of Pentacles, Traditional Tarot, the Key Gypsy Deck, Lenormand, Rosemary, Natural Witch Oracle, Lion Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown, the World Traditional Tarot, the Sun Gypsy Deck, Lenormand, Uranus, Astrological Planetary System, Phoenix, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown. Layer 1. The Breakdown and the Reboot, the Awakening. We begin the reading by looking at the foundation of your current reality. The month of April arrives with a necessary disruptive energy for the sign of Taurus, which, although appreciating comfort and stability, understands that certain traditions now serve only as heavy anchors. 1. The Hierophant Traditional Tarot, reversed. April opens with the fall of old doctrines. For the sign of Taurus, which is ruled by Venus and values tradition, the Hierophant in the reversed position signals that the external systems that previously guided your steps have now lost their usefulness. Don't look for answers in ready-made formulas. There is a system error in the conventions that kept you in your comfort zone, and breaking with that is your true liberation. 2. The Tower, Gypsy Tarot, Lenormand. Complementing this rupture, the Tower card in the Gypsy Tarot, Lenormand, reinforces strategic isolation. Here it speaks of institutions and a high perspective. You may feel that the structures where you built your material security need rigorous inspection. For the Taurus sign, this means getting out of inertia to reform the foundation before the new arrives. 3. Saturn, Astrological Planetary System. The presence of Saturn, Astrological Planetary System, brings the weight of responsibility and time. Saturn demands that you look at the cracks in your financial and emotional foundation. It asks for limits. April demands that you accept that some doors need to be closed so that more luxurious and solid rooms can be built in the future. 4. Bat, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown. The bat appears to announce the end of a chapter. It represents rebirth through darkness. The Taurus sign may feel like the ground has disappeared beneath their feet, but the bat teaches them to navigate by instinct. This card asks you to let go of excessive control. It's an initiation into your new skin. Layer 2. The flow of healing and emotional intuition. After the initial impact, we enter a field of internal processing. For the Taurus sign, this is the time to nurture your soul with the same dedication you dedicate to the material world. 5. Ace of Cups, Traditional Tarot. A new emotional offering arises. The Ace of Cups is the overflowing of affection and self-love. It can be a deep reconciliation with your values. It is the water that cleanses the rigidity of Saturn. Allow yourself to feel. Vulnerability becomes your new way of gaining strength. 6. The Fish Gypsy Tarot, Lenormand. This card speaks of prosperity and abundance. In the context of the Taurus sign, Pisces suggests that your intuition and your finances are in harmony. There is a fluidity that allows emotional healing to pave the way for profit. Money starts swimming towards you when you stop holding it back out of fear. 7. Lavender, Natural Witch Oracle. Lavender comes in as the necessary balm. It brings purification and relaxation to the nervous system. For the Taurus sign, which can carry a lot of physical tension, lavender asks you to take care of your body like a temple. Peace is the fertile ground where your April projects will grow. 8. Swordfish, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown. The swordfish represents the sharp mind within the emotional waters. It cuts through indecision. While the waters of Taurus can be still, the swordfish brings the necessary movement to reach the truth. Use your keen sensory perception to discern what is real from what is projection. Layer 3. The Mastery of Manifestation. The Power of Now. In the middle of the month, the focus shifts to practical action. Here, the sign of Taurus demonstrates its legendary strength, transforming abstract ideas into concrete results. 9. The Magician, Traditional Tarot. You have all the tools on the table. The magician says that the sign of Taurus now possesses the ability to manipulate the elements to its advantage. Don't wait for the ideal moment planned for months. Use the resources you have already acquired. You are the alchemist of your own matter. 10. The Whip, Gypsy Tarot, Lenormand. The whip brings the strength of discipline and persistence. For Taurus, it represents the ability to repeat the effort until perfection. April demands that you refine your routine. Discipline is not a burden, but the tool that sculpts your success. 11. Mars, Astrological Planetary System. Mars, Astrological Planetary System, injects a dose of adrenaline into your path. Although Taurus prefers a calm pace, Mars demands initiative. If you were standing still, Mars cuts through the inertia. It propels you to fight for what is yours with a courage that will surprise everyone. Passivity will have no place in April. 12. Spider, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown. The spider is the weaver of abundance. It works with patience, an innate virtue of the sign of Taurus. It reminds you that each current choice is a thread in the web of your future. Build your safety net intelligently, knowing that success is a detailed and constant process. Layer 4. The Consolidation of the Legacy. Moving towards the end of April 2026, we see stabilization. For the Taurus sign, this is the peak of the security you so cherish. 13. Ten of Pentacles, Traditional Tarot. The ultimate card of material prosperity. The Ten of Pentacles represents family security and solid financial success. What you have built through the patience of the spider and the strength of Mars now becomes a legacy. You are consolidating the foundations of your kingdom. 14. The Key, Gypsy Tarot, Lenormand. The key is the practical solution. For the Taurus sign, it opens the door to a new source of income or an important family resolution. Doors open because you now possess the necessary value to cross them. Absolute success over material destiny. 15. Rosemary, Oracle of the Natural Witch. Rosemary brings clarity and protection. It seals your victories. At the end of the month, Rosemary asks the sign of Taurus to protect its achievements. Do not let external energies interfere with your hard-won peace. It is the seal of protection over your new stability. 16. Lion, Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown. The lion emerges to crown the reading. It represents sovereignty. At the end of April, the sign of Taurus not only possesses, it governs. The lion asks you to exude confidence and generosity, taking full control of your domain. Layer 5. The Cosmic Synthesis, the Vision of the Whole. We close the portal with the universal forces that will govern your new cycle. And 17. The World, Traditional Tarot, Total Integration. You have gone through the reboot, the healing, and the manifestation. The Taurus sign now feels at home in the universe. The cycle is complete, and you are ready for your next level. 18. The Sun Gypsy Tarot, Lenormand. Total victory. The sun warms your plans and brings visibility. Everything that was obscure in your finances or relationships now shines with clarity. 19. Uranus, Astrological Planetary System. Uranus, Astrological Planetary System, which is still transiting your sign, comes in to ensure that your new stability does not stagnate. Uranus brings innovation. In April, a sudden and brilliant change can instantly raise your life level. 20. Phoenix Animal Spirit, Wild Unknown. We close with the Phoenix. You started April as the bat, letting go of what died, and end as the Phoenix, rising from the ashes of the past. The alchemy of April 2026 transformed the lead of your routine into the gold of your destiny. Conclusion of the oracular journey. April 2026 reveals itself as a masterful period of existential rearchitecting for the sign of Taurus. The fall of the old doctrines of the reverse Hierophant and the Tower has opened space for your inner magician to manifest a new security under the supervision of Saturn, Astrological Planetary System. With the energy of Mars, Astrological Planetary System, driving your persistence, you have built a legacy worthy of the Ten of Pentacles. Lavender and rosemary have ensured that your ascension to the throne of Leo is done with peace and protection. The final result for the sign of Taurus is the world. You have edited your life, discarded what was heavy, and now shine under the Sunday. The phoenix you have become is ready to enjoy a new garden of abundance. Remember, April is your portal to ultimate solidity. May the light of Uranus, Astrological Planetary System, bring brilliant insights, and may the key open all your doors.